Hi, welcome to ilovelearning.asia learning portal. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Chen. I'm your certified coach and trainer. Today I will be sharing on chapter 5, wrapping it all up for the topic on coaching and mentoring skills for leaders' high performance. In this module, we are looking at finalizing and wrapping up an action plan for everyone, especially the coachee whom you are dealing with. So in the last module, your goal was to get the employee to participate in the coaching process, to identify what action needs to be done. Okay, so it is time now to solidify the whole thing and write it down and put them into action plan. So what we are doing now, we're going to finalize your employee's plan and the plan that can motivate them to take action. It should be something that call to action for your employee. That is the purpose of wrapping it all up and coming up with an action plan, creating the final plan. Okay, so how shall we move on to create a final action plan? What is it required in doing this plan? Okay, so we have a framework. We use learn, apply, measure, and assess. Okay, so when creating a developing plan, we must be consistent, using a consistent step outline. Employee the opportunity to learn, apply, measure, and assess their development should be there. And this one we put it in simple short term, LAMA, the process. So each component of LAMA is time sensitive and is anchored by your overall SMART goal which you have created with your staff, meaning the entire process should complete by the goal day by day. Okay, here is the breakdown of LAMA, a description that I would like to share with you. L stands for learning. Learning could be in a variety of activities, and the main important thing is to fill up the gap, the knowledge gap or the skill gap which your staff may require. So in this situation, you might come in as a mentor for them, mentoring them, teaching, guiding them how to do, and also you might also recommend them some courses or send them for training to learn. So we provide them opportunities to learn, and this motivates the staff that you are caring and taking action for them. And the next one we're looking at is apply. Implementing what have learned immediately. So this is very important. How you're going to apply it. So you come up with an action plan to show that step by step how to apply what you have learned. Okay, and then we will put in method of measures to make sure that we know we are progressing along the way. You could come up with a worksheet on your prepare a worksheet for your staff. What are the things have been done? How far you have progressed? So it's like a milestone for them. Each milestone with a time frame, and that will show progress. Okay, and then the next thing is to assess. We need to assess whether the staff have actually acquired the skill and the knowledge required so that they can perform better. So performance metric, whether the performance metric has improved. So any success should be attributed to the new skill, and you need to encourage them to make sure they are motivated and will complete it. Okay, so as mentioned earlier, each component must have a start and an end date, and starting and an end date. The assessment date should correspond with your SMART goal. What goal have you set? So it must correspond with it, especially the goal date, the deadline that you have set. So the time frame is greater. If your time frame is greater than 30 days, you should plan more assessment dates and coach according to performance results. Since now you have a basic idea of how to create a final plan, let's look into how to determine the first step. Okay, identifying the first step. The first step to any development activity is to learn. Allowing the employee to learn something new is essential to the overall development. There are many benefits to make learning a deliberate practice in coaching process. Here is a summary of benefits, just give you two of them. Employee feels valued with the investment that you are making in them. You demonstrate that you care, which helps to foster a better working relationship. Human always in that way, they do not know, they do not just take as it is that you care for them until you show them you with action, care with action. Then they will appreciate and work along with you and be motivated to get the whole thing done. Okay, let's move on to the next. Getting motivated. How are we going to motivate your employee? So we have to look at motivating your employee, an essential part in coaching. Okay? Many times motivating by money alone is not enough. Not everyone really look at money. Once they have sufficient, they would like to have some self-respect. For an example, they want to have a good working environment, a good relationship with the manager. That could be you. So it is the manager's job to create a healthy environment. Here is a helpful way to create the supportive and motivating environment your employee needs to thrive. The process is called 5B. Okay, so we shouldn't miss this 5B. So I'm going to share with you the 5B. What are the 5B? Okay, it all start with BE. B. Be consistent in your coaching. Make sure everyone gets coached and not just the low performer get coached, because coaching is something which everyone should have. Even the performing one, you can bring them to the next level of performance. Okay, so be consistent. Everyone should be coached. And next, be respectful with your employee when you are coaching them. Do not criticize them or something that which is very negative, but rather enthuse them. Use positive words, encourage them, show you care, and show from your heart you sincerely care for them. Okay, so that will motivate them greatly. So that is also one thing in your coaching process. You have to keep your coaching going, and if not, your staff will just cut it off and your coaching will not be successful. Okay, so next one is be caring and watch your employees' behavior, their body language. Make sure their body language is in congruence during the coaching sessions, that they will work along with you and they are very happy and they agree, and not just coaching and that's all, and no action taken. Okay, so be caring and watch your employees' behavior for sign of personal issues also, so that if there are any personal issues, be caring, understand them, and see what can be done to work it out with them. Okay, so the next one we look at be flexible and find ways to reward your employee. Some of them might not be just money. Some it could be give them a day rest, or give them a chance to go for training to enhance their skill, or something like maybe some computer software which they would like to learn. So you send them to learn some soft skills and whatever it is that you think, not so much of you think, but rather your staff would like to have it. So just give them as a sort of a reward. We believe that will encourage them even more. Okay, and then we as leaders should be a cheerleader, clap and cheer them up. Okay, but not necessarily this style of clapping. It could be in the form of positive words, recognition. Maybe you might want to have the best performer of the month, the best staff of the month. This is just some ideas. So, but whatever we do, we have to make sure we take time to motivate your employee, and it is a worthwhile investment. And also we show the employee that we are really investing in them. Make sure we plan and implement without fail else your coaching efforts will fail, which is something that we do not want to see. Okay, so that's all for chapter 5. Thank you so much for watching chapter 5 on my sharing video. Our next chapter, I will be sharing on the importance of trust. Where there is no trust, there is no coaching. So stay tuned for chapter 6 at ilovelearning.asia learning portal. See you there. Thank you.